Good morning, everyone. It's Adrian here. I cannot believe that we're already March the 1st, 2022, St. David's Day. It's a big day, really, I suppose, because literally in early parts of May, a year 11 GCSE English students will start taking their exams. So what I've done, and I'm trying to encourage, is to help as many students as possible with their GCSE English language papers 1 and 2 exams with AQA. There are other boards as well that I do work with, but I have actually put together over the last few years two very good guides that I have combined called Adrian's Revision Secrets 1 and 2 combined. So they're more like a guide, but at the same time, they're also a workbook. So it encourages students to do some revision and then test the way they do the questions and see what the guide has helped them with structuring answers, etc. So what I want to do is just show you the guide on my screen and just share it and try to talk it through a little bit so that you know what it's about. Because a lot of the time when we're looking at or trying to explain guides, it's not that obvious how well the guides are actually working. So it's important to show how that we can get them to go. So I'm going to just quickly pull up the guide now. And this is it. So this is a combined guide here. And one of the things that I've introduced, and it's an acronym called SMART, but it teaches the students how to approach all the questions that are offered in AQA papers, language papers 1 and 2. And there are a total of 10 questions in both papers. Now, these questions do not change their format. So we can develop a preparation on how to approach these questions by using this acronym. So one of the things I've put here is that students should structure their answers. That means literally planning out the way they express themselves in clear terms. The second one is mastering time management. So in these guides, these workbooks that I've put together, I believe that the students, year 11 students, should start taking control of the exam, not the exam controlling them. So I have built a strategy. Then we've got the number 3, it's action your plan. So when you've worked out how you're going to structure answers, how you're going to manage time management, you can then start putting your plan into action. In order to be good at English, you have to start trying to enjoy what you're doing. I know that sounds crazy and saying, trying to say to student, please try to enjoy the subject, but English is a life skill and it's something you're going to be using all your life. So get involved with it. And then you need to refine your skills for each question, just like anybody who is developing skills in any facet in their lives. You have to practice it, refine it, and get it better. So it's a bit like if you're writing with you're right-handed and you write and suddenly you can't use your right hand. You have to learn how to write left-handed. And then last but not least, you train like an elite sportsman. You set aside time, you do the training all the time, and you work on it. So the contents page is in 2 parts. This first part is language paper 1. And so it goes through elements here. I even look at the actual construction of the front page and what students should be looking at in there. and then going through about important points about the assessment of students and all sorts of exam advice. But I'm basic, and then there's a strategy here that I've given, a time strategy, how to manage your time for the question. Anyway, the whole thing is full of detail. It has lots of practical things for you to do, and it's something that is sent to you in PDF format, so you can print it off as many times as you like, although you wouldn't want to because it's over 100 pages long. But it is actually written in what I call user-friendly language. A lot of the guides that I see produced by big branded companies are written by academics, and sometimes the language is a little bit over the top and it's not easy to understand. This is practical, and I talk to the students in it. And then when you get to certain elements, you see some questions like question 5 and how you can go about it, then teach how you can go about it, and so on and so on. So it's a very good guide. And, you know, seriously, I want to kind of show you that this is a very good workbook. And what I've done for the course from now until early May, early June, I've reduced the cost of this workbook to only £5, and it's £8 normally, and it takes a long time to put this together. And and a lot of my students I have one-to-one that I do sessions with, hourly sessions or 2 hourly sessions with. They all get these guides for free, obviously, as part of the package of tuition. But you know, for somebody who can't afford tuition, this is the best I can do for you. And I really want you to get involved in it. So the next thing I want to do is to share my screen again and show you the website where you can get this from. And you do have a link on this video that will take you directly to this page. So I'm going to share the screen again. And this time I'm going to go to the Chrome tab, and I'm just seeing what I can actually get up here. Let's just see if it's on Chrome. I don't know if I'm on there at the moment. I may not be on there. Let's just see. Oh, here we are. Oh, that's my page there. Right, so I'm just going to try and share the screen again, which is a bit, let's see if it comes up this time. I don't seem to be on entire screen. What's that showing? Don't know. No, it's not so good. Look, I'll come out of this for a minute. I can't actually get into it today, but the point is, if you click on the link, it will take you to the website that will help you to immediately buy this digital version. It literally will take seconds. It will ask you for an email, and obviously that's for your benefit, so that if there's anything wrong, I can contact you, you can contact me, and I'll welcome you to buying the booklet. But look, this guide is really worth getting. It really is worth getting. It's something that I've spent a lot of time building, and for £5, honestly, it's a giveaway. And, you know, if you don't like it for £5, then it's, you know, it's like saying I don't like a McDonald's burger and the chips and the Coke, because I'm sure that costs about £5. But once you've got this, students can dip into it, check out the very questions they're not sure about, and they'll get guidance and advice about each of the questions. Okay, look, that's it for today. But I did want to get this out today, March the 1st, St. David's Day. A drop in price, £8 to £5. Adrian's Revision Secrets 1 and 2, online today. Get your copy. Get the copy for your child. If they don't like it, you know, it's £5.